Plus. Welcome to Cellmates, 30 Days of Plus.
Welcome to Cellmates. You could say, Kate, that this is a month-long, unpaid, daily exploration of a whole bunch of stuff on Disney Plus.
You could say that, Dick Ward.
I did.
And you did. Good work.
Did. Thank you.
What did we just watch?
Well, Kate,
we're coming in fresh off
This is what I love about doing something like 30 Days of Plus.
Yeah.
Because, like...
Day 24.
Day 20. Hey, welcome to Day 24.
Welcome to Day 24.
Let me ask you, what's your experience with the Disney Life app, an app in the Philippines and nowhere else?
One time...
Streaming service.
I first learned of it in a Wikipedia article I read 20 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it. And I've seen one show from it.
Yeah.
2 episodes of one show.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Back up.
Okay.
This probably makes no sense to you, as they say in the first episode of Legend of the Three Caballeros.
Yes.
Let's back up a little.
First off, this was recommended to us by Josh Zeiber.
Yeah.
I've never said your name out loud, so... I think I got your last name right.
You used to work for him, is that correct?
Well,
he
was my editor on a website that I worked on. Mm-hmm. We've met in person once.
Oh, okay.
And
he's a friend of the podcast.
But it was mainly like email.
Okay.
And we didn't really call and be like, hey, here's how my name is said. We never had a conversation like that. So,
but he did have a conversation with us on the internet about how we should watch Legend of the Three Caballeros.
Yeah.
And we're so glad, Josh, that you recommended this.
Yeah.
This is like how I felt after that first DuckTales episode, where I'm like, what is this? Why do I want to binge it all now?
I mean, so this is significantly better than it should be, right?
Yeah. So, okay. The Three Caballeros was one movie and a series of movies featuring Donald and 2 ducks, 2 birds from Central and South America.
2 birds with one stone.
This is basically what Disney did during the war when he couldn't make regular movies, right?
I think this was after the war.
Okay.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, it went... Like, war happened, and then after the war, Disney went down to, like, South America for Saludos Amigos and stuff. I think Three Caballeros was in, like, the early, mid-50s.
Yeah, so I'm just seeing... No, it's not. It's 44.
Dang! Directly after the war.
Well, not even at that point.
Potentially during the war.
In the war.
Depending...
But no, it's a package of 3 that is called Disney's 7th animated feature film.
Yeah.
But it's 3. It's, I assume, Three Caballeros, the other one you mentioned, and something.
So...
Oh, no, following Saludos Amigos, which is a different package film.
Right.
So many package films. But these package films were what Disney was doing during the war because of money and time and animators fighting.
Right. So, basically, hey, Kate... What's your experience with the Three Caballeros?
Clearly, I don't know very much.
Right.
I've not seen it. I've been on the Mexico ride at Epcot.
Yes, which
is now themed this way instead of vaguely boring Mexico.
Vaguely boring,
and it should be themed Coco. Except for now, I'm like kind of getting convinced.
Kind of on board.
Although these aren't the 3 that I saw in the ride. Like this is newer than that.
So this
Legend of the Three Caballeros.
Legend of the Three Caballeros. They are the grandsons or great-grandsons of the original Three Caballeros.
They're grand friends.
They describe themselves as grand friends.
That's correct.
Because their dads were just, or their great-grandfathers were just friends.
Yeah.
So they're grand friends.
And the mystique built up here is that the Three Caballeros were like legendary bravery men.
Yeah.
who
Explorer guy.
solved mythological puzzles and battles. I'm not sure that that's what the Three Caballeros is.
But you know what?
But I don't know. So.
I couldn't tell you. The Three Caballeros to me is like the Three Musketeers? With Martin Short, Steve Martin, and
you mean the Three
Chevy
Amigos?
Chase. The Three Amigos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I'm like, I think that's about something. I've never seen it. I've never cared to see it.
Yeah, and it like must be vaguely racist.
I mean,
like,
probably.
Yeah.
This one cast a little.
It's cast
cast
better.
pretty well. You've got Carlos Israel.
I don't know what you're trying to say right now by
Well,
mumbling.
the man's first name is Carlos.
The Brazilian Panchito, I think who's supposed to be Brazilian, is Brazilian.
Nice.
The voice actor.
Yeah.
I think the other one is maybe supposed to be from Mexico or Central America.
I'm going to quickly pull this up.
And that actor might be less correct.
So, Jose
Okay.
and Scrooge McDuck are Eric Bauza,
Mm-hmm.
who I don't know his origin, but he seems like he's of Filipino descent.
Which makes sense.
Because this originally aired.
We're trying to figure out where this is from, right? We're like, okay, this is like 2 years ago. Where did this air? And then I see it was a web series. Okay, cool. What web series? For a Disney app only in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And then a year later, it's on the Disney Channel, but only in Southeast Asia. The American premiere of this show with, I don't think it is dubbed differently anywhere else, with like a pretty American cast in terms of the writers and the other voices that we didn't mention. The American premiere is Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, it was on
Where did this come from?
Disney Life in the Philippines, Disney Channel in Southeast Asia.
So
Comes to America and it's on Disney Plus.
So what is your take on this?
What's going
like,
on?
Do you think they make this because it doesn't feel? It feels like something that very much belongs on the shelf with DuckTales, new DuckTales. Do you think maybe
really
it
reminds me of
seemed
new DuckTales.
redundant? So they're like, well, let's throw it over to these channels and these apps because we can't put two new Duck shows on TV at the same time.
I don't know. Here's the thing. This is surprisingly good.
It's very smartly written, very funny.
I laughed many times.
Yeah.
Out loud.
It's that smart, like there's something in it for the kids and the fast pacing and in the physical comedy, and the adults have their jokes too, and like the subtle facial expressions and things like that.
Yes.
Very.
Also, butt daisies.
Butt daisies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a phrase Daisy said.
Yeah, Donald. But Daisy.
No
more butt daisies.
I love Donald Duck, I guess. We've talked about this on the show. I really enjoyed him here. I really enjoyed his friends, which I was expecting to like be able to throw away in my mind.
Yeah.
But his friends are cool.
Yeah.
The Greek goddess they hang out with is cool.
She's great.
The Wayne Knight villain is cool.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. So
kind of obnoxious, but in an okay way.
For being a Philippine app exclusive show, for like a hot minute. I mean, I guess no one's like that expensive, but this is not no talent. Like it's not like DuckTales where they brought out like some celebrities,
right?
But Tony Anselmo's been Donald Duck forever. Tress MacNeille, who's like a legendary voice actress.
Jim Cummings,
Wayne Knight.
Credited as one thing on the website, but I heard him at least 4 times in the first 2 episodes.
Yes. D. Bradley Baker, Kevin Michael Richardson. Like, it's a list.
Yeah, so you've
these
got
are not
substantial
these are people
voice
I've heard
actors.
of.
Yeah. This is just super interesting. I'm hoping that this show is watched on Disney Plus because the reason we watched 2 episodes of it, because the first one ended on an insane cliffhanger.
Yeah, we had to see where it was going from there.
And the second one did too. Yeah. So it seems like this is, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, if it's a web series.
We're going to keep watching this show, right?
We are. But it's the same as DuckTales 2, where like the end of the first episode gave me a reason to watch the next. This is going to be, I understand the format. Each episode they're going to like fight a different monster or solve a different
monster
puzzle.
of the week. Great. I mean,
but then at the end you get the next chapter kind of foreshadowed.
Yeah.
It reminds me, was this a thing in the you know those books like Vampires Don't Wear Lipstick, that series?
what?
Was it a thing? And it was like para Goosebumps. It wasn't Goosebumps.
Are you talking about Descendants?
No. I'm talking about
Oh, you
like,
thought the story ended here?
young adult books that were like available in like elementary school. It's like a whole series, like Vampires Don't Wear Lipstick and
Okay.
Frankenstein Doesn't Play Football.
No, he
and it's like
doesn't.
a new
He'd be
thing
good
comes
at it.
to town and like, oh, this football player is strange. He kind of has a green look to it.
Are you talking about
And
Teen
I feel
Wolf?
like in those books you had at the end, like you were introduced to, I might just be pulling this out of my ass. You were like introduced to someone at the very end of it who's like, oh, that's the next book that's being
Oh.
published. It was either that or another series, but
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing here.
Cool.
Where like clearly episode 3 is going to be about a bat mummy
Yeah.
because
Which I was
Donald
like,
flew away
is this a
connected
bat
to
mummy?
one
Oh,
by
yeah, it is
accident.
a bat mummy.
Yeah. Which is a neat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing but positive things to say about this.
We said cool out loud a couple times too.
We did.
Both of us were like, oh, cool. Cool things happened. It looked really nice.
There's some good animation, good like foreground, background.
Don't know what's
play.
going on. Yeah, like
The color schemes are fun.
they get chased through a maze by a minotaur, and the maze is like this
like an Escher world.
this Escher thing, and then there's like a funhouse mirror that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's really high quality.
I don't know.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Josh
but
specifically was worried about this recommendation when we panned the Frozen Lego, but this is in a different
that's
universe.
right. Yeah,
Different universe entirely.
yeah.
Cool. Do you think we're just gonna make some predictions now? Do you think it's all gonna be like Greek mythology since she's Greek?
It was Greek to me.
I guess that gold book has like it's a map of everywhere.
Yeah, no, so she like transported him to a bunch of different places. And it seems like they can kind of transport anywhere. And mummies aren't Greek.
No, that's true. So probably their next adventure is in Egypt.
Ooh.
Okay, when we get to pairings, I've got an idea. In general, this reminded me of like a really good CD-ROM computer game. Right?
Yeah.
Like one of those really good ones that you like get from the library and then you're like, "Oh, I guess I'm buying this."
Yeah.
Which happened to us I think a few times growing up. But it's like each adventure is contained within itself, and yet you have these fun characters and really good animation, but also it's like kind of teaching you things. Like we went to Crete and learned about this bull who chases them through a maze. I don't remember if she prefaced it with like the Minotaur of Crete, but
No.
like they're going to get to that story in 7th grade, English class.
Be like, I know that.
Oh, yeah, from Legend of the Three
They
Caballeros.
ripped this off of Three Caballeros.
So I wonder if that's kind of going to be the thing of like,
I
here's
don't
some
know.
mythology from around the world.
All I know is I'm excited. I mean, this is one of the things. Like, I'm so excited that we are doing this so that we explore titles that we otherwise would never even look at.
Yeah.
Also, I am upset that we're doing this because it means we have to watch something besides Three Caballeros next. We have to watch something besides DuckTales next.
Yeah, I guess so.
We have
Yeah,
to watch
that's true.
something new next.
That's true.
So it's a blessing and
But
a
only
curse.
for a few more days. Only
All
for,
right.
I think, 6 more days.
We're killing it.
Yeah.
Yo, if the rest of our days are as fun as today was,
Yeah.
we're set.
So, with that said, I think we have enough things sketched out on our, like, we kind of want to watch this.
Yeah.
To fill our 6 days
But
that are left.
we'll take Rex.
But yeah, seriously. Like, and we'll specifically take Rex from Josh. More of those, please.
Well, he did promise that the Marvel superhero shorts was the best show we would ever see in our lives.
Uh-oh.
That's not what he said.
Oh.
He said it's, I believe he said it's like a little more baby than Muppet Babies.
Okay.
Anyway.
That sounds adorable, though.
It does sound adorable.
It's got to be better than Rocket and Groot. Because that wasn't very good.
Kate, we're having such a good time.
We're having a good time. Never mind.
Why'd you have
so,
to? Don't bring
in these
the mood
last
down.
6 days, if you have something that you've seen on Disney Plus that you're like, you cannot miss this.
How did you not talk about?
Like, let us know, because we want this. We want fireworks in this last
And
push.
I know there's stuff that we're not going to get to that, like, I would like to get to. And I know there's stuff you want to get to that we won't. Like, there's so much stuff.
But seriously, if you have a recommendation and we
Please.
don't get to it in the 30 days, we will make sure to talk about it on a future episode of
well,
Cellmates.
at the very
we
least,
love
we'll
tangents.
watch it.
We're really good at tangents.
Yeah.
So you'll get shouted out.
Speaking of tangents, this was a fun episode.
Sure was.
Yep.
Dick, what might you pair with this show?
Well, you start because you had something.
So DuckTales would be the Disney Plus choice.
Well, yeah.
There was a game, it was Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego?
Uh-huh.
You play that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good. So the world one it was weirder, but the Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego took you to like specific, it was like, there was like an ancient Egypt one, and
Right.
there was like I think like a Plymouth Rock one, and there was a couple different like big moments in history.
That's also a place in the world.
But you're solving,
Carmen.
but specifically colonial.
All right.
Anyway.
All right.
And you're solving mysteries, but you're learning about the culture as you're solving the mysteries. And you're like using an abacus when it's abacus time.
Yeah.
Like, and this reminded me a lot of that. And it reminded me of like the joy of playing that game. And now like between this and we just recently watched the, what are the newest jobs? What are the different jobs at Disney?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, how do I like put all this into my classroom? Like, how do I bring this joy of like mystery solving and funny sounds? Oh my gosh, can we talk about that small pink architect bird? Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Hold on.
Its name is Ari, right?
Its name is Ari.
I'm going to call him rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat,
It is
rat-a-tat-tat.
Ari the Araquan bird.
Oh my gosh.
Also called the Clown of the Jungle. He was in the Three Caballeros. He was popular.
Did he do these things? So this like say more.
So this is during a segment in Three Caballeros. Donald is watching a film about South American birds.
Good.
When the film's narrator introduces this particular bird, which walks right out of the film and into Donald's life.
Good.
The crazy bird drives Donald nuts not only in the film, but again in another cartoon short.
So it's kind of like a South American woodpecker, I'm assuming but like a screama woodpecker.
A scream pecker. Would scream. He has found success in comics in Brazil.
Yeah. Also, this show. So it's like the groundskeeper character in this show, but he doesn't speak words. He just goes to work doing rat-a-tat-tat, 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 rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah.
Like he just makes sounds as he like builds or fixes a thing, and then he's out. Like,
and screams.
Oh my gosh.
He's very fun.
I was delighted, like giddy delighted every time he was on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there are like 1 or 2 points where Donald gets control over something, and he just has this very like happy, contented look.
Aww.
And it's very fun.
Yeah.
Even though he's like kind of torturing someone during one of them. But he's just got this like, I'm Donald. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Do. Look at this.
Donald
I'm in
looks
control
smiling.
of something for once in my life.
Faves.
Do.
Fave.
Yeah.
Dick, do you have a pairing for this?
I mean, if we're talking about solving a mystery and rewriting history,
Woo!
Doctor Who. Not every episode, but there's a lot of like fun time travel episodes of that show. I was gonna say like Star Trek's, but that kind of lacks the jokes. So I'd say like a good time travel episode of Doctor Who, a fun one, not like the Van Gogh one where everyone cries at the end. It's so good. Yeah.
Is that the one with the angel stone statue?
No.
That's
a
one
good
time we went
episode.
to a Doctor Who themed restaurant in
Yeah.
Beacon, New York, and I've never seen an episode.
Yeah, Kate took me to a Doctor Who themed restaurant in a tiny town that should not have a Doctor Who themed restaurant.
And the
it was
food,
great.
the
food was fine.
There was food. The theming was great.
I liked my food better.
I shouldn't have ordered alligator.
I ordered English food, which was appropriate.
Yeah, but I know there's an angel statue and a blue telephone booth
Box.
and sometimes David Tennant.
Yeah.
These are the things I know.
Hey, if David Tennant's not there, and also Christopher Eccleston's not there, I don't really care.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to give us a recommendation and
David
blow
Tennant's
our
in
minds,
DuckTales, though.
he is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he's not the Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Not according to the Wikipedia.
Oh, Wikipedia.
Give us recommendations. Tell us
like
about
us,
what
rate
South
us,
American
review us.
birds you like most
Smash
in
that
animated
subscribe
form.
button.
Cellmates Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, at gmail.com, regular.com, hashtag 30 days of plus, PLUS. Oh, I only have to say that 6 more times.
Do you think people are going to regular.com, like spelling out the word regular.com?
I hope so.
Let's see what's on regular.com.
Okay, well, you do that. I'm just going to say bye, and we should sign off here.
All right. Bye, everyone. And thank you to regular.com for regular.com isn't a thing.
Bye. Plus.